Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana, and here is today's tech tip.
Hi, my name is Brian Norton, and I'm Manager of Clinical Assistive Technology at Easter Seals Crossroads, and I'm glad to be here today to share with you a tech tip. Today we're going to be talking about the Claro FaceMouse, which uses head movement and facial expressions to be able to move the mouse cursor across the screen and to be able to basically access and utilize the computer simply with, again, head movements and facial expressions. So here we go. We're going to take a look at the software on the screen. So the two components that you need for this software to work is a really nice camera, web camera up here, and that is what looks at your face and basically helps the software orientate itself to where your facial features are, where your eyes are, where your nose, and where your mouth is. The other thing that you would need is some sort of on-screen keyboard, way to be able to input text on the screen. I'm just using the Windows on-screen keyboard at this point. And then over here you'll notice that it does have a picture of my face and it's got some really funny looking lines on it, and those lines are basically what the webcam sees and what the software is interpreting as my facial expressions. I'm going to come up here and unpause the software, and then you'll notice that as I move my head in that screen on the left, the mouse cursor will move in that direction. So I'm going to move my head down and the mouse starts moving down. We're going to move down here to the on-screen keyboard. And I'm going to use mouth movements. I've actually preset this to use mouth movements. You can do things like hover mouth. So if I hover over an item, it'll actually click it. But I'm going to go ahead and say hello to you. Now I'm going to come up here and pause it again. It is a little sensitive to when you move the mouse. You have to kind of let it hover there and stick on some certain spot for a few seconds before you can actually get it to click. But again, opening and closing your mouth or moving your up and down your eyebrows can also make it do different features. Lots of things that's possible with this software. It's kind of, as I see it, an alternative to maybe an eye gaze system or some other software package. But it does a fairly good job, and this is just with about 15-20 minutes of me warming up on it. I'm sure if I use it more, it would get better and better at recognizing where I'm going with the screen and with the mouse and being able to operate the computer. So that is your tech tip for today.
So that's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.